How's it going? Happy Thursday, everybody. Welcome to Change the Lives, hosted by yours truly, Deonte Burden. Tonight we got an awesome show planned for you. We're going to discuss one of my favorite sayings. No means not right now.
Right?
Yes, sir. Before we get this show started, I want to say what's up to my awesome producer, DJ Lab. What's going on, brother?
How you doing, brother? You all right?
I'm doing fantastic. Want to give a big shout out to my assistant, Joni. Joni's back in the saddle now.
Uh-oh.
Hey, John. Yeah, what's happening, John? Glad to have you back. And he's not in camera today, but I have a in-studio guest, my youngest son, William Burden. Say hey, everybody. Hey. William's, he won't be in camera view because he's eating a stack of candy. He can't really contribute to the show. But we'll have him on a future show and everything. But he won the road pop today, so I can't complain about that.
That's right.
Really excited about tonight's show because I think tonight's show will give a lot of insight and inspiration to people. They have some hang-ups with rejections and denials and stuff like that when they pop up in their life. So
right.
No means not right now is real near their subject to me. Before we start off, we're going to do my normal thing, rehash the previous week.
How that team doing?
0-4.
0-4.
0-4. We the damn bad news bears of Clayton County. They're going to start in center over there. Leading the league in bad snaps. He's not that ball. I don't know where the hell that ball going. That shit may go through the quarterback hand, over his head.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, okay. All right. Come to a game and check him out.
Okay.
But no, we'll be good to go. Had to mess with them. But yeah, man, we 0-4. My goal was to get through September at 2-2.
Uh-huh.
It didn't happen.
How many games you got left in the season?
We got 4 more games.
4 more games.
We can finish at 500 and possibly make it to the playoffs.
Yeah.
We got a team that's probably they've won 1 game. We're playing this weekend. Yeah. So we got a chance to get right back on the saddle. So
I know I'm asking a question that you already gonna say yes to. Mm-hmm. Can they win 4 games in a row?
Not like they played the previous 4.
Oh, okay.
Shit, we can. Yeah, we can win. We can win. We potentially what I looked at this season, I looked at us being 6-2.
Okay.
That was my projection.
Okay.
And I really feel like we're still 6-2 team. Mm-hmm. Unfortunate things haven't rolled out. That the tragedy happened at the beginning of the year, where the young lady passed. That threw a lot of stuff off because even like this week. Okay, for a perfect example, this week because of heat, we've only had an hour practice with no equipment on, and they canceled practice for today.
Oh, okay. Because it was too hot.
Because it's too hot.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you've had, which I understand, but you had 2 practices that were an hour long in T-shirts and shorts, no practice one day, and then you're going to play a game in all that same damn heat with no kind of practice. With all that damn equipment on.
I said they're not even getting adjusted to the equipment being on in the heat.
There's been no acclimation period. So, again, when I start talking to smart, educated people in charge, I understand the reasoning, but if you're going to play a game in that, which is tougher, because the game is way more intense than any practice, what sense that damn make?
I got you.
And it's just been rough, man, because I definitely haven't been able to put in my kids what I know I'm able to put in there. Mm-hmm. But it's a learning experience. I know going into next year I need to have a lot of contingent plans set up just in case. But it's been rough, man. It's been rough.
Right.
It's been rough. I was sitting there looking this weekend like, whew. Whew. And I'm 2 years removed being coach of the year.
So it's still stinging a little bit.
Man, it's just sting. There ain't no damn stinging, brother.
Sting.
It hurt, man. It hurt. But we're gonna get on track. I'm fully believing in that. I fully believe in the kids, and we'll get it together. We had a historic court case yesterday. Amber Geiger was found guilty and also sentenced to 10 years in prison and the murder death of both of them, John. Mm-hmm. I was surprised about it because I'm not a lawyer, but when I think of murders, you have the intention of killing somebody, kind of like you intend to kill them. Mm-hmm. And I would thought that would have been more manslaughter
Then murder.
Yeah, like you shot him like you didn't have the intentions of killing them. You know, that makes sense what I'm saying. When I think of manslaughter, usually when you say you fight with somebody.
Well, I think they call what you're saying is they call that premeditated murder.
When you have intentions?
When you have intentions.
But ain't it something like manslaughter? Like if you get to fighting with a guy and you accidentally kill him?
It all depends on how like if you fighting with them and you punch them or you hit them in the course of the fighting, I believe that's considered murder. But if you like walking down the street and you trip a guy and he fall and hit his head, that's you didn't mean to do that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's got 10 years.
Like, you get what I'm saying? Like if you playing with your brother, y'all always wrestling and fighting with each other, and he accidentally slip and fall, hit his head as y'all playing.
That might be that.
You didn't mean to do it. Y'all was just playing like y'all always do.
Yeah, I didn't.
Or you push somebody in the pool and they hit their head on the head in the pool.
Yeah. Now, I ain't trying to get it off for like say she shouldn't have had nothing, but I just was surprised with the murder. Reason why I even say that is because I just would have thought manslaughter would have stuck more than murder. I was very shocked, but to that point, I don't know how much. We'll probably find out how much comes out of the case because when I listen to the mother talk after the sentence and the cover up and all that kind of stuff. But that's what I always tell people. Usually the crime is what you get in trouble for. What you get in trouble for is that damn cover up.
Oh, okay.
That's where you look get you.
She got the 10 years. They not gonna give her no more than that. She got hugs from the judge and the family showing that they support.
That's some shit.
I'm gonna tell you this. You have an open mind. I've never seen a judge come down and hug a convicted black murderer. If you seen one, you let me know.
What was her logic? I mean, even from let's just say from an optic standpoint,
her logic, from what a lot of us understand, is the fact that she was supported by the sheriff's unit for elections. The sheriff department of Dallas supported her. They gave her their support. So we think most people are assuming here that it's an extension of that. But the logic, it's not even with the logic. It may be a logical reason. I mean, they say she was into the in the religion and stuff. She may have been just a compassionate person, but the image that you're showing,
that's what I'm saying. The optics
of it don't look good.
That damn brother.
Yeah.
That forgiving and all that kind of stuff. But you know what? God forbid we all have had mourning incidents, just tragedy and stuff like that. Judge one case even with a brother. You never know what's going on in folk mind.
But that will never happen with a black guy. I'm sorry, that would never happen with a convicted.
All the empathy and all that stuff.
That would never happen.
No.
Let me tell you something. You get a speeding ticket, they act like it's murder. So.
Yeah, our misdemeanors are treated like they're felonies.
Exactly.
That's straight up.
Yeah, our misdemeanors are treated like they're felonies. So there will never be a day where you see a judge, a black or white, come down off the bench and hug a convicted black murderer. Black man or a woman who's convicted of murder.
Yeah.
And they've been all day. They've been putting up little memes side by side. Lady shot up in the air. 45 years.
At Steven from Django.
Yeah.
Had a hug and had his face on it and everything. Shit, man. I'm just.
The optics are not good with that.
That blew me away.
Yeah, it blew a lot of people away, and it blew us away to the point to where we've never seen that happen when somebody's been convicted of such a crime. So.
Especially with like you said, a black man dying.
Yeah.
And everything. That blew me away, brother. Sometimes, my ass always got a lot of shit to say. That's one of the mentions. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can dig yourself out of that one. Want to let everybody know I got a very, very busy month of October. Got a speaking event in Alabama next week. I got we rolling out starting the registration for the tax class. We'll be starting that in November. And with the tax course class, you'll be able to sign up, learn the basics of starting your own tax business, learn something about the industry, and get yourself set up and on the track to get your own tax business set up and all that stuff. And also we'll be providing continuous support during the whole tax season. I'm going to say track. So we'll be rolling that out within the next couple of weeks, getting you guys ready for that. Also, I'm going to have the financial and wealth series. I haven't just named it yet for Clayton County. I'll be hosting that at the, what's that, Jim Jimmy Ewell Aquatic Center.
Okay.
I'll be hosting that. That's going to be in November. So, and that's going to be different classes each quarter hosted at the Aquatic Center. So, again, I have the name and everything rolled out in the next week or so.
Okay.
So, you know, super excited.
Flyers and all that.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Getting that whole framework out. But we would, like I said, with the tax class, that's the tax class, that's something I'm looking to be probably like a day-long class, but host at least 2 or 3 classes a week.
Now, in that class, are you going to teach financial literacy as well, or just taxes, just only taxes?
No, that tax class is pretty much you want to open your own tax business.
Oh, okay.
So we're not even really going to teach you how to do tax preparation. We're going to teach you how to start your own tax business, the systems and everything in place.
Mm-hmm.
We won't be able to, it's not like a H&R 2 or 3 week crash course where you'll learn tax preparation.
Okay.
But we'll actually teach you how to actually own the business.
Okay.
You know, the things of that and everything. But the thing of it is just like it always, book the appointment, get a consultation if you need the knowledge and everything like that. Now, with the Clayton County, with the financial series, we're all going to be giving that abreast with that, just going over different financial literacy topics from budgeting, credit, basic checking, all those things as far as loan structures, loan acquisitions and things like that. We'll be pushing that information out with doing it, but also as always pushing our different products with the different books, the different seminars, some of the courses we got online and stuff, just to keep you guys on top, because here's the deal. 2020 is our year, people. I want everybody, as many people as I can impact as possible to make you as financially sound, as wealthy as possible. I want to be able to give you guys the information. So I've been brewing all year to get everything together for you guys. So I really want you guys to get ready for the information we're going to put out there. Been working real hard for it, so hope you guys are ready to receive it, because believe you me, I'm ready to deliver. And like I said, that'll be in a couple weeks. We'll be rolling that stuff out. So be on the lookout for that and everything. So, and also, I want to put it, again, I put it out on Facebook. If you're looking at my personal Facebook page, make sure you like the Changing Lives Facebook page. That's what we're streaming for now on Facebook. We're still doing Instagram. And as always, the main vantage point to see everything is on the YouTube channel. Please go to the YouTube channel, Changing Lives, hosted by yours truly, Deonte Burden. Subscribe to the channel. Look at the videos, like them. If you see my videos on Facebook and Instagram, share them, and share them some more. You know, I cannot get enough of you guys sharing. Yeah, just keep sharing them out with everybody and stuff. Say, hey, man, that little short bald guy, he know a little bit. Mm-hmm. And, but even always, you know, we've had rapid growth within the past year, and it's all due to you guys with your love and support, so I really do appreciate you guys, okay? Now, going into tonight's show, no means not right now.
Okay.
Lab, when you hear that, what you think?
Well, no, when you hear no, that's a burning response. No matter how it's put to you, no is it's a burning response. To me, it never means not right now. It means no. That's it, permanent, done, over with, end of discussion. Mm-hmm. But to most people, younger or old, no is a burning response to a question or to a situation or to anything. No is generally not the answer most people want to hear.
You right about that. You know, this show is typically, we're gonna really go into the psychological effects of the word no. Give you guys some strategies on how to handle that word also. You know, with designing tonight's show, I was thinking a lot about myself personally, just going back on my life. I've probably always been one of those type of people that kind of hear the word no and it kind of bounce off me like rubber. Mainly because I've never been in a position to accept no. I also damn poor growing up. I couldn't really even sell on damn no. So shit. When the boy folks say, you know, get the hell on. I said no.
Right.
Like, no. I get into a lot of that right now, even with my spouse. Like, look, because again, I'm triggered to understand, not in a disrespectful way, but I always look at it like I can't.
Right.
You know, just you telling me no, but now no is not an answer. That's not a remedy. We got to make this happen.
Right.
Now we may not make it the way I generally designed or thought about it, or traditionally, you know, it may be, you know, but we got to make this happen. And that's how I've always been. And I always looking at, and I was just kind of thinking about different moments in my life where I was told the word no, and how that kind of crafted my personality and, you know, my life. And I was just thinking about different instances, like when I was in, you know, just growing up in school where, you know, I had different things I wanted to do. You know, you say I want to be an accountant and all that kind of stuff, and I wasn't really received well with doing that, because it's not with the accounting. I'm first one in my family to go to college, and when you start talking about college with a family that most people don't go, it's not that they hating on college; it's just foreign to them.
Right, they don't understand it.
Yeah. So you talking about, you know, why don't you go down in the Army, which I did go into, but I went in the Army because I made some bad decisions in high school. Grade-wise, it affected my grades and caused me to go. But it was never just received, just those kind of things. You hear no, you know, can you help me go with this? Nah, boy, you need to go take your ass on, but we ain't got time for that.
Right.
And in my mind, I didn't accept the no, but I had to make certain adjustments to get where I had to be.
Right.
Looking back at certain things, when I went that route I went through in life of going in the Army, going to college, getting out of the Army and then going to college, I was in the funky spot because I didn't. I came with grown up in Bankhead. I didn't have any kind of professional references or anything like that.
Okay.
So I just remember, man, going on interview after interview after interview. Number one, I was not I wasn't seasoned. I wasn't prepped.
Right. So
I wasn't even really dressed for success.
Your presentation wasn't good.
I come in like this and shit, man. Yeah, you know
your
what I'm saying?
Your presentation wasn't good.
Exactly.
Right. And back then, we had to present.
You had to over damn deliver.
Exactly.
And I wasn't prepared for it. But even with the nose and stuff like that, just going, even if you start fixing yourself and everything like that, I just never lost course. And I had my moments here and there where I felt like, damn, is things gonna work? Because I remember one point my boy was clowning me one time. I was thinking about doing the damn border patrol. About thinking about doing the border. This back in was Clinton? I think this was Bush. This was Bush back then.
So you got out the Army and you was like,
shit, man.
Border Patrol, here I come.
No, man. I got out of college.
Okay.
Shit, man. I got Army, got to college, and I didn't have any references. And I didn't know anybody. And it was just rough, man. So I'm damn a married man with children doing damn internships and co-ops to get a financial service experience. And that shit was rough because, in fact, I'm a grown-ass man and there were kids.
16, 17, 18, 19-year-olds.
Yeah, and you working in a corporate environment where these folks probably a little bit older than me that were actually employed by the company, acting like I'm damn 18, 19 years old. It was a very humbling experience. And it also makes you really ask yourself, do I really, really want this?
Right.
But you're still getting the no's and everything. But at the end of the day, I was never going to let the no's define me or keep me where I was going to be at. And I remember that one pivotal point where I got to the job where I was at about 15 years. In the interview process, you had the same shit. So you don't have any kind of outside the co-ops intern, you ain't got no experience. I said, no. And no, I don't. And he was just like, I said, look, man, shit. I keep going to the interviews, and I'm telling these folks, look, I'm telling everybody, no. I just need a damn chance.
Right.
Shit, look, man, I'm going to get this answer to everybody. Just give me a chance. And the cat, JC would be, man. I love JC to death, man. JC took a chance on me. He retired and stuff probably about 8-9 years ago, man. But he took a chance on me, and, man, the rest was history. And, I mean, once I got that anchor, that financial anchor in that company, and I started learning, and that entrepreneur, you know, this is always around the same time my best friend had died, and before I really even started my first business and all that kind of stuff, and all that stuff was going on in my life. And I remember just like, look, man, I can't keep going these places y'all keep asking me.
Right.
I just need somebody to give me a chance.
That's it.
I just went totally off the damn grid. Look, we need to stop all these regular questions. I don't have it. I can do it.
Right.
Just give me a shot.
My references ain't going to do the job for me. I got to do it regardless. I can give you 15 references, come in here and do the job terrible.
Brother.
You still going to fire me.
Hey, absolutely, man. But he took a chance on me, man, and the rest was history, man. And we was at a roll from there. And then I kind of fast forward, and you starting the business, entrepreneurial bug bit me and everything. And then I'm going to to start the business, and I had a little show on ALK. You know, you trying to grow the tax business, and that's probably one of the hardest damn things to do. Growing a legitimate tax business. And like I say, I really went through the ringers. We've been in business 18 years. I went to the real chitlin circuit, you know, crummy prices, damn near doing things for free. Also, you know, I remember going down to WALK, doing tax class, doing a tax show for free. And then I ain't had nowhere to do taxes. Folks come on the radio station. I'm in here doing taxes in my kitchen.
They'll be all right.
You the guy we heard on AOK, right? Yeah. I mean, you see that look before how looking like, what the guy was doing taxing the damn kitchen? It didn't matter how to get you there.
You never realize how much people think you're legitimate if you have a space. If you're renting an office building somewhere, they don't consider you legitimate until that happens.
Bro,
duh.
I wasn't gonna let that hold me up.
I know that's right.
So going through that and just going through building that book of business with everybody, you know, you're trying to grow, hearing all the no's and, you know, all that other kind of stuff. But like I said, again, it wasn't about no with me, it was about not right now. That wasn't going to find me, that wasn't going to hold me up. And I kept persevering until I got myself in a situation to, you know, leave corporate America, do my own thing and stuff. And, man, the rest been history, man. And it still had that same approach. You know, I don't look at it as that I'm disrespectful, overbearing on people, but you know, it just ain't your season right now.
Right.
When I come to you, you ain't ready. You ain't ready. It ain't shit. You ain't seasoned enough. Right. You know what I'm saying? You might need another month or two. You know what I'm saying?
So you consider when no is thrown at you, you consider it not necessarily the end all be all. You consider it, I need to make an adjustment.
I need to make an adjustment, or she just ain't ready right now.
Right.
I come back.
Right.
I come back.
So you don't take no as no. You take it as
not right now.
Not right now.
Shit, all the damn way. That's my motto.
But you don't. I mean, and a lot of people should be that way. But you know, no will destroy a lot of people. I mean, no destroys a lot of people. Me personally, I've heard no a few times. Don't get me wrong. I grew up in the west side of Chicago. It wasn't. You know, I mean, it wasn't no Beverly Hills. You know, I'm struggling too. The reason I went to summer school was to eat. You know, because I ain't had nothing to eat during the summer. It wasn't no money. So, but that helped me get through school. You know, graduate high school at 15. But no, for me, a few years back, maybe 5 or 6 years back, was a struggle. I hated hearing no. I hated it. It was like one of those things where you hear no, and it's like it's like somebody just wringing my neck. I was like, because, you know, for one thing, I'm going to work hard at what I do. I'm going to work hard to get to where I need to be. That's not going to be a question. But once I get there and I feel like I can present this product or present whatever I'm talking about to you, and you still tell me no, it's like, you know what I mean? So, and don't get me wrong, sometimes no now will cut me a little bit, but I just keep pushing through it. Whereas back then, I shut down for a couple of days. I got to think about this. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. The perspective that you got to keep, Lab, is this. Why the no? Is it no because, you know, they just can't afford to deal with you. They don't want to deal with you. Sometimes they can give you a no. You can say to yourself, man, do I really want to deal with them?
Right.
Or they just ready for me to receive. I might got to season them up, come at a different angle, wait for they ready and everything. So you got to understand, from your side point, why am I getting the no? Because the no may be your thing to say, I really don't want to deal with their ass anyway. Honestly. You know, they might be a customer I just really can't deal with. But most of the time, it's like you said, the delivery. They may not necessarily be at that particular point in time prepared for what you got to give. And you got to sit there and look at it. It ain't you. It's them.
Yeah.
And how you got to go about it.
Yeah, a few years back, I heard the best phrase I ever heard. And I don't know where I heard it from. It was the guy said, every no is saving you from something. And I had to think about that. I said, he might be right. Every no is saving you from something.
And whatever that could be something minor or drastic.
Drastic.
Yeah, that's a good point. Well, you know, again, this is Deonte Burden. Our show is Changing Lives, hosted by yours truly, Deonte Burden. Please make sure you go to the YouTube channel. Like, share, subscribe. Make sure when you see these videos, you share, like. When you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you can get the notifications when we upload the videos also. But just going to our show, again, we're discussing no means not right now. Mm-hmm. In its most simplistic form, starting with what you just said, brother, who the hell like rejection?
Exactly.
Who in the world want to get told no by anybody? Right? And that's kind of like it's a human nature for us to feel valued or feel appreciated, right? All humans want to feel that, right? It's nowhere in the hell we want to feel that what we said is undervalued, unappreciated. It doesn't make sense because what we say is important to us, and we feel like, other people should feel the same way. That's just kind of human nature. And like you said, how do people handle it?
Right.
Like you said, sometimes you hear it, you be like, man, damn. So then you can go into other kind of things where I'm going to keep my opinion to myself.
Right.
I ain't going to say shit to nobody. I'm not going to contribute, whatever. Because every time I try to say something, y'all don't want to hear me, this, that, and that. Or you had a reverse where like, okay, I'm going to keep pushing, I'm going to keep hitting, I'm going to keep hitting it. Which way is right, which way is wrong? Mm-hmm. The determining factor is always going to be what? What are you trying to do? If you're still part of a team and you need to contribute ideas and you get shot down a lot of your ideas, the question is, okay, you're going to continue being part of this team?
Exactly.
You're going to do it. You know what's happening. You know what you got to deal with. You got to keep contributing. If not, you can't really say nothing because you didn't contribute. Mm-hmm. They're going to take it or not take it. Just like they may listen to the same person over and over again. If you're beating a dead horse, do you want to keep trying to mess with that horse? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But like I said again, from a basic human aspect, we all just want to feel appreciated and acknowledged. No one wants to feel that rejection. Right there
is true.
That's it. So when you part of certain things, you want to kind of contribute or ask for certain things. Just hearing that rejection or denial, it's nothing uncommon to feel a certain type of way. And unfortunately, a lot of times we keep a lot of things to ourselves to avoid that rejection or avoid that ridicule or avoid those negative comments from people. And is that a good or bad thing?
I don't know. They pile up.
They pile up. And see, the thing you got to ask yourself, think about that old cliche. So the best ideas in the world are in the graveyard. And you think about how many times people took certain $1 million and brilliant ideas with them to the grave for different reasons. Mm-hmm. But a lot of times it is because they didn't want to get denied or rejected, get told no.
Right.
And they weren't willing to present ideas that wouldn't necessarily be received off the hook and just be persistent and persevere with trying to put it out there.
Right.
And we got to really understand the ramifications of keeping certain things to yourself because of that fearfulness.
That's true.
When we're being fearful, I'm sorry. And will it benefit you at all? And it's kind of like, I don't want to say it's selfish when you take certain things like that to the grave with you. Sometimes you want to ask yourself, like, who is that benefiting to keep some of them ideas to yourself? You could have really did such a great impact on the world if you would have did that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And that's something I think about a lot because, you especially when we start looking at the opportunities we have in life. Mm-hmm. And sometimes you only get, one chance to do something. And you're like, damn, man, I know he didn't want to listen to me. They weren't going to pay no attention to me, but you don't know. And if, like I say again, sometimes it's not necessarily them. Mm-hmm. They might not have been ready for it. It might not have been you. I'm sorry. It might have just been them.
Right.
They just weren't ready to receive it right then and there. Question you got, okay, am I going to keep my idea to myself or let me try to find who's going to listen to me?
Somebody else.
There you go.
Closed mouth don't get fed, right?
All the time.
The problem with no, though, a lot of times is why I think that people don't have the fortitude to keep going through it is because they've put so much time and energy into the yes. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They put so much time, energy, and emotions into getting the yes that they didn't prepare themselves for the no. Mm-hmm. And just like with anything, you have to prepare yourselves for the good and the bad. So they didn't, because when you present an idea to somebody, in your mind, that idea is the best idea ever.
Absolutely.
Who's going to say no to this? You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
Who's going to say no to what I'm about to throw out to them? So you don't prepare yourself for the no.
Absolutely.
Because you don't think there will be a no, because once you get all your ducks in a row, dot your I's and cross your T's and cover every base you could probably ever question, everything that they could possibly throw at you, where's the no going to come in at? Yeah. And they still get a no. And that what crushes them a lot. Well, because they sitting back going, man, was there a T I missed? Was there an I missed? what was it? And it consumes them.
Yeah.
I'm speaking from experience.
Yeah.
It consumes you to like, well, what could I have done differently? Instead of just saying what you just said, they weren't ready for me. They weren't ready for this.
Get off you.
They don't have the mental fortitude to understand what I'm even throwing at them anyway.
I'm on a different level. I'm on a different level. I need to catch them at a different time. They ain't ready to receive this and everything. Let me tell you something, Lab, and I think everybody need to understand this is very important. The word no is as powerful as you make it.
Okay.
You choose how impactful that damn word is going to be on you. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
You the sole determinant of that. If you're going to let no be the end all be all, that's on you.
Okay.
If you're going to let no be just a moment of pause in time, keep going, all right, bro, I'll holler at you later. I'll come back and circle with you. I'll talk to you. You call next week. Don't call me no damn mo. Okay, cool.
Call me anyway.
Cool. I'll see you next month. Studying that shit. How many times, Lab, you got approached with buying a car or something like that when they asked your son to do certain things, you didn't want to do it, but then they caught you at the right place, right time. All right, man, talk to me.
Yeah.
Same thing with folks selling houses, some folks doing that, I mean, I can tell you how many times I've came to folks with a tax. I got a tax guy. I got a tax. Your taxpayer is like your barber, your beautician.
Right.
You're going to stick with them until they mess up or till you feel they messed up. They might have messed up your edges. I got old this year. It's coincidental. But,
right.
Hey, I lose them just like I gain them in that same situation. And but everybody got to keep poking.
Yeah.
Got to keep poking. When you growing up in school, you see when that girl boyfriend got her mad.
In school and now too.
I remember, I ain't gonna say no names. I remember in high school, we was in art class, and if people were listening to remember, they'll know. Dude, he was just I used to talk to the girl, but they ended up going together. Mm-hmm. I was talking to her for I remember I leave football practice, go over her house. Hey, school started, they going together. I'm like, what the hell going on? But me and him in art class together. So one day he just in class, just I'm like, come da 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 da, and I got my radar on. So that night, man, what's going on, girl? Yeah, he getting on my nerve. And I remember that next day in class, he said aloud, "Hey, Chutney, did you call such and such last night?" I said, "Yeah, I went by there too." Watch who you talk to. Right. But to that point of, the whole time, no, I got a boyfriend, until you got you mad. Mm-hmm. So that little 24-hour period where he got you mad, you got to take full advantage of it. Oh, hell. But my hero, I remember making that day. I remember, yes, man, no, 20-something years ago, man, I was making that damn pot, listening like hell. Okay. Just rubbing that pot.
Soaking it all in.
Yeah, okay.
My yes.
Yeah. Shit, I know I'm going to be this evening. But again, like I said, we determine how impactful that word no is going to be. Mm-hmm. If you're going to let that no be the brakes, it's going to be the brakes. Mm-hmm. If you're going to let that word no be opportunity for you to readjust and kind of recalibrate, look at things you could do differently, say differently and stuff like that, is that. Mm-hmm. It's all about perspective. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's why, again, we talked about, previous shows about failure and stuff like that. The people that are super successful ain't necessarily the people that work the hardest. The people that are super successful, the people that can recover from disappointments and rejections the quickest. Everybody hurt the same. I ain't gonna sit here and tell you if I get told no, it don't bother me.
Right.
But shit, if it's 5 minutes, maybe a day, together, that is it. Some people, like you said, they just can't. That's it. They can't get out of bed for a week or two. Mm-hmm. So it's just really determined on how impactful you gonna let the word no be. Mm-hmm. And just look at the word no as just that, a word.
A word.
I really want everybody to focus on that. It's just a word.
Right.
And everything and stuff. You just, it ain't you, it's them. Just keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind and stuff, because a lot of times anger, resentment, and dejection can override the confidence belief that you have in yourself. Mm-hmm. And we don't need that to happen.
Exactly. It's hard enough to get it.
Shit, who you talking about? We done did enough shows about that.
I know, right?
So we can't let how another person feels or their inability to see what you can do or what you can deliver change the way you feel about yourself or what you're going to be out here doing in the world to impact other people.
Exactly.
So that's what I really want to people to understand. And it's very, very important. I want you guys to understand that the word no cannot dictate your present or future state. You can't do that. You can't do that. You cannot let the word no dictate your present or future state. Only your perseverance and your persistence can determine that. Mm-hmm. You just can't let it happen.
Can't let it. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
You know, and you have some of the most super successful people in the world. They're at that point because they got 1,000 no's and that one yes. Mm-hmm. And actually, hell, they might got 3,000 no's and 3 yeses.
Right.
And because they are so resilient, so persistent, 3 of those yeses were home runs. Mm-hmm. And hell, those no's could have just been base hits. So you really have to determine that. It's all about, just like I said, just how your perspective and your outlook on everything is. Mm-hmm. But you can't quit. You can't stop on no. You just can't. Especially you guys are talking about being progressive or even business people. Because if you're a business person, you're finna get a whole lot of damn no's.
Every day.
Everybody, I see these folks all the time. Okay, check it out. Come buy some of my gift baskets. Buy some of my T-shirts. Buy some of this, that, and that. Then a week later, black folks don't buy this. Your family don't support this. And folks can't buy shit. And you'll know who your friends are when they don't buy nothing. See, that's what I'm talking about right there.
Right.
How about they ain't ready for it. They don't want it. They don't like your shirt. How about you spend more time focusing on the people that want to buy your stuff than the people who ain't buying it?
Get them to refer some folks.
Yeah. Come on now.
Yeah, well, you may have to change your demographic on that.
Well, why would I spend time on people that don't want my shit?
That ain't making me no money.
That's just to help me out. Well, you don't want, no, I ain't want, okay, cool. So maybe I need to kind of look at a different, like I said, a whole different damn target market.
Right.
And everything. Well, folks getting their feelings so much, you know who your friends and family are. Make all kind of crazy posts. Now, nobody want to deal with you.
Right.
Because they know anytime the interaction that doesn't go a certain way, they know you're going to start
Snapping
being
off.
emotional and public with everything and stuff. So everybody can't handle business and everything. But I tell you what, guys, what I want to hook everybody up with, I'm going to give you, I'll give you 6 things that'll help you move forward when you get rejection or you get denial. Okay? The core of when we start talking about no means not right now, I'm going to give you 6 things to work on to help you move forward. So when you get those, no's, the denials or rejection to help you bounce forward and recalibrate everything, recalibrate everything and move forward with it. Okay, the first thing is, number 1, you got to really decide on what you're trying to accomplish. What's your goal? What are you trying to do? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Is your goal to sit here and sell X amount of widgets? Is your goal to be able to move 3 or 4 houses this year? Is your goal to do, 50 tax returns your first tax season? You got to know exactly what you're trying to accomplish.
Right.
Okay, so once you know what you are trying to accomplish, you're just saying, I'm trying to start a tax business to make some money, or I'm trying to, sell, these gift baskets at Easter. If you have a certain number, exactly what you're trying to accomplish, you can what specifically move towards that goal. Okay? Mm-hmm. That's the thing about it. So number 1, you got to know what you're trying to accomplish. Again, we're talking about 6 things that'll help you move forward and don't get stagnant when you get rejection, denial, or you get told no. Number 2, what we talk about is mentally prepare for the obstacles and setbacks.
And that means the no's.
Exactly. And we're using a very big S, plural, for them no's.
No's.
Be ready for that. Be ready for that. Be ready for those kind of things that are going to hold you back. You had those moments where, you go in, everybody saying, good job, proud of you. Mm-hmm. I see it all the time. Like, people saying, I'm finna start my new business. Thanks y'all for the congratulations. I appreciate it. Then you open the business doors. Nobody buying your shit.
Right.
And folks just going crazy. They like, well, look, I opened up. What's going on? And ain't how I work. You better go get that money.
You got to go to the people sometimes.
There you go. You got to be mentally prepared for this stuff to kind of get stagnant and slowing up for you and everything. So, number 2, make sure you get ready for those setbacks and obstacles. Number 3, take the first step. First step is just going to get started. Jump off that cliff. Open that door, see what's behind it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let me ask you a question on that first step.
Talk to me.
The first no you usually hear is your own no. When you get ready to take that first step, I can't do this. This ain't going to make no money. It is you or your family telling you no.
Got you in a damn headlock.
Right. So you got to overcome that first mental no of your own no. Mm-hmm. I mean, just to be honest with you.
when you take that first step, it's probably the most liberating thing you've done, because it's scared as hell to do it. But once you've done it, now your movements is like, okay, let me secure myself. So that's one of the most, like I said, the most liberating things you can do is take that first step. But nothing will start unless you take that first step. So number 3 is a very, very important part of that. So just take that first step. Number 4, we're talking about the triple R's. The triple R's: review, revise, reevaluate, and revise. Again, the triple R's: review, reevaluate, and revise. What we mean by that: review, reevaluate, revise. Once you're taking that first step and you done got a couple no's and everything like that, like I just told you, it ain't you. It ain't you, it's them. But you might need to kind of look back and see what you did right or what did wrong. So first you're going to review it. You know what you gave to them and everything. They told you no. Let me reevaluate it. What did I say or what didn't I say? What did I present or what should I present? I'm sorry. What things are missing that I didn't even think about? Is the time frame, the price, the product, or whatever. We're reevaluating it and then revise. Again, review, reevaluate, revise, the triple R's. That's critical, because again, we say that saying we're trying to present a certain thing, we get denied. What the hell I do wrong?
Right. You presenting widgets to them, then they make widgets.
There you go.
That might be a problem.
There you go.
You have to do due diligence when you do certain things. You have to know. There's so much you have to know to prevent from getting a no, that you might not know it all and get to know anyway, and you think you've covered all the bases.
Absolutely.
And you skipped over the third.
Absolutely. And that's why I said that step 4 is super important, that triple R. Because again, once you get to know, that's the time to go back to the lab. Again, that's review, reevaluate, revise. Super, super, super important, guys. Number 5, maintain focus. Now, this is real tricky, because like Lab said, we human. We got our feelings, and it's number 1, you get told no, but sometimes you get the hell no, hell no, or you might get the F no, MF. Did I tell you don't call it? You call that much. Why you keep calling the house? It's the third, 4th time you keep calling here and everything like that.
Right.
Look, I'm finna call the damn police. I done heard it all. And I don't stop on that. And some of the people that have cursed me out the worst and stuff like that, or some of my main customers that referred me and everything.
I got a question.
Sure.
Jacinta said,
okay,
what keeps you from saying no after so much time has been put into it? So, like, what keeps them, what keeps you when you present something, what do you think will keep them from saying no after keep you from saying no after putting so much time in? So basically, once you present something to somebody and they say no to you, what keeps you going forward through it after, keeps yourself from saying no, I guess.
That's easy. The goal. At the end of the day, if I work hard, that's a great example. Just say you be with a client and says, somebody come to you potentially, and you get all this whole big package together. You done went balls to the wall to get everything together. You done made a big commitment to get everything, all this information and research, you present it to the person. And they turn around, change their mind, get cold feet, go in a different direction, whatever. It can be devastating. It'll be as devastating, as crushing to you as you allow it to be. And you got to be realistic when you're in business. That's why, when you look for a job, how many jobs you apply for when you look for a job? You try to throw as many resumes out as possible. That's why, because at the end of the day, when you're pitching them balls out there, one time, if you're a batter, you're going to hit one. So that's the thing about it. It's a good point, but you have to understand the goal is the goal. Am I trying to sell, as many products? Am I trying to do, I know a certain amount of tax returns I'm trying to do each year.
Right.
Everybody going to deal with me. So sometimes, I get people come in, I'm not a $50, I'm not $100, I'm not $150, I'm not a $200 tax person. I'm not.
Right. And
I'm
you
not.
know it, right?
I've been there.
Exactly.
I've been there. We ain't gonna do that. No, I'm
every
not
no is saving you from something.
I'm not freetax.com. Oh, hell no. Hell no. Don't come me with no damn $100. Shit, no. I'm gonna punch you down the street. Hey, go down that senior center and all that. No.
Go down the rinky dink tax.
Hell no. Hell no. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to yourself. Because I got a mean no.
Well,
I damn sure ain't freetax.com. I can tell you that right now. Get situated, but that's a good question in terms of just knowing what the goal is, the goal. And if you keep that in focus of what you're trying to accomplish and you're committed to it. But that goes back to what we talked about previous shows, knowing your value. And when you know your value and you know what you're trying to accomplish and what you're worth, you're gonna never compromise that.
Right.
So again, when you get those denials, bumps in the roads, when we talk about the obstacles and stuff like that, that's your part of it. Because you see it. You know? Yeah. Christopher Columbus never found them Indians.
He wouldn't.
If he just would have stopped, did he stop at the Bahamas first?
He did.
See, he want to go. No, I was gonna stop here. I'll keep going.
He was somewhere way.
Yeah. He hit them islands. They got a couple.
The first time he got it all wrong. Had to go back to Spain and reevaluate that thing, because you remember the first time he was trying to sail, and the Queen and King of Spain was like, hell no.
Chad back. Huh?
He told him, well, it's a bunch of gold out there. They was like, yes.
He went down and found them Indians and gave them a peace pipe and some fire water, and it was on. Yeah. He's crazy hell, lad. But he never lost track of the goal.
Exactly.
Never lost track of the goal. That's a good question, Jacinta. But no, never lose track of the goal and everything. But back to number 5. Maintain focus. And that was just, wow, that was coincidentally, that goes right there with just maintaining focus, knowing what you're trying to do. And number 6 is probably the most important thing. Enjoy it. Enjoy what you're doing. There's no way in the hell you can keep on fighting what we say, quote unquote, losing battles or rough fights if your ass don't love it.
Exactly.
If you don't love being in the battle, you don't love being in the trenches, there's no way in the hell you can do it. If you ever see people and they hate going their job. They walk in the break room. I'm tired of them. I've been there. I ain't even curse, but I've been in them break rooms. You like, dang, Oscar, what the hell you got out your can? Oscar, want to get out of can. I've been in them break rooms. You be like, God, dog, coming out, man. Everything negative. Just hate their job, hate their life, and you're around them people and stuff like that.
It's infectious.
Yeah. What's the name? I had one coach come Oscar all the damn time. Just throw him in a can. I had another one, Grouchy Smurf. Just, and you just want to get the hell away from those people, man. Right. So you have to enjoy this battle. You have to enjoy getting the nose and have to enjoy that, because, again, you're like, hey, it's just part of it. It's just part of it. You just beaving wild and ducking and moving.
You can exactly. Use them as learning experience.
Absolutely, right? Absolutely. Because you can actually, the more better you get as being a salesman and being a business owner, you learn how to read people better and better. You know how to just ask 1 or 2 questions or 2 or 3 sentences conversational-wise, how to set up your hook.
Right.
If a person is kind of defensive, they a personal person. If they like talking a lot, they don't like saying too much, they seem like they're going to try to read you just like you're trying to read them. It's just like, it's that old West Side game. You already know, okay, what's going to be my hook, how I'm going to get in the door. So you have to know that kind of stuff just reading people. You know what I mean? And the better and better you get with doing that, so that the more and more knows your ass get, you're going to get better with it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the biggest player. The biggest player done got a lot of no's. Because you know how to get it. I got to answer for that.
Right.
I got
to answer for that.
Because I got told no that. I got that. Hey, I already got told no that last week. I already got the answer.
Right. You don't never go, after you've been told no so many times, you never go into a meeting and say, well, let me get back to you. You be like, oh, yeah, I got that.
Let me tell you something. I got a partner of mine. We used to laugh, just being, you know how ignorant y'all when you 14, 15 years old. We've been down at 5 Points and everything. We'll go from Lenox to 5 Point to Greenbrier just trying to get girls' numbers. And I got a partner, he's just relentless. But he get turned down left and right. But the thing of it was,
piece of paper, that pen.
Oh man. We get back home, calling the numbers, everything you hear, do. Do. And I know he looking at the show. Hey, but what I will say this is, he was so damn tenacious and didn't give a damn. He would always still get more girls than we did because he kept trying. He just kept trying. Yeah. We had 3 or 4 possible. We like feeling good. So if all 3 of us wrong, we just SOL. He done talked to 20 of them now. 15 on bad. 15 on bad. We laughing like I don't know what. But them 5 he got, we sitting over there mad.
And y'all ain't got 5.
Put in work. Yeah, there you go. That'd be funny. It was so ignorant. We just all stand over each other while they call. Do. We laughing. That do hurt.
That's a no.
Yeah, they already had that on the phones now, do they? Do they have phones?
I don't even know. It's so many numbers out there. Any number you dial gonna ring or something.
Do. Oh, let me call it back. Let me see I got it right.
Keep looking at that number.
Say, you better get the hell off around me, man. I'm messing up. I'm dialing wrong. I ain't dialing wrong.
How the hell I'm blocking your number? The phone is in front of you.
Yeah, that took me back, man. Damn, lab. But yeah, let's circle back again. This is Deonte Burden, host of Change the Lives. Make sure you go to the YouTube channel, like, share, and subscribe. Also streaming live on Facebook and Instagram. Make sure you go to the Facebook Change the Lives Facebook page. Also, guys, remember, make sure you check out the podcast. Listen, we're going through Misfits Media Group and Misfits Radio. The platforms we're on YouTube, iTunes, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Google Play, Stitcher, TuneIn, SoundCloud, Mixcloud, and soon to be Pandora. We on Periscope too.
We've always been on Periscope, but I haven't just been on Periscope.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna start trying to go back on that. It's just so many things streaming at one time.
Gotcha.
It was causing an issue.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna see if I can slide it in there every now and then, do a Periscope live, because you can only do live feeds on Periscope. But yeah, we do have a Periscope account.
Okay,
We've been had one for years.
Gotcha.
I've used it a couple of times. Last time I used it back in July. But
gotcha. Well, we're going to take advantage of it, to the fullest sooner than ever. But check it out. If you're at work and you're in a position you really can't listen to, go on YouTube, look at the show. I just gave you all them different platforms. You can go and check out the podcast.
I'm going to give you a good tip. All you got to do is say, Alexa, play Misfits Radio. Siri, play Misfits Radio. I guarantee you it'll pop up.
Well, that shit work when you say change your lives?
I guarantee you it'll pop up. Okay.
So you had a little intimate conversation with Alexa tonight. Or Siri. Let's say Deonte Burden. Once he changed your lives and stuff. But nah, man, I just want to make sure everybody knows we have those different platforms you can take full advantage of if you want to look at the show, and also look at all the other awesome shows that's on Misfits Media Group, man. Misfits Radio, we're booming. We got a lot of shows on there, a lot of great entertainment for you guys to be checking out. So make sure you go. Also, the Misfits, is it Misfits Radio or Misfits Media Group?
For which one?
For the YouTube.
Yeah, Misfits Radio, it doesn't matter. I made sure that they covered each base.
Okay, cool. When you go there, look at all the different shows on there. Make sure you look, not only subscribe to mine, like, share, look at all the other shows that are on there. We got a lot, every day of the week, several times during the weekend. If you ain't got nothing to do, make sure you just check out everybody's show. We got a lot of great different shows, also diversity on the station. A lot of great stuff, so make sure you check us out with that.
I got one more question.
Sure. I got to ask.
If a job tells you no, is it frowned upon to ask them why? Like if you're in there and you just, like you said, when you be getting prepared, putting these resumes out and things like that nature, you go for a job interview and they tell you no, is it frowned upon to say, well,
shit, that's the easiest question in the world. Hell no, they ain't frowned upon to ask why. Because they already told you no. What are you losing?
What are you losing, right?
What the hell are you losing? Right. You're not going to ask a referral for nobody to turn you down for a job. Shit, what's the problem?
Right.
What's the problem? And if you make them uncomfortable with asking, who cares? They told you no any damn way.
Not gonna work there.
They didn't worry about your damn feelings. Why you worried about theirs? Shit, that's real easy. That's real damn easy. That's why companies do exit interviews to gather information. And if they don't answer you, they just don't answer you. But frowned upon, who gives a damn? They told me no, so I ain't getting that from them.
Right.
It's that's real easy with that one. But I understand a lot of times people have different things. When I left my job, the people say give a 2-week notice. I gave a 2-paragraph notice. Cause
I'm not here.
Yeah. Hey, been a great 15 years. Love you guys. I remember. Hey, listen, I remember it. Been a great 15 years. Love you guys. Made some great friendships. But effective immediately, I am resigning. Take care. I left all keys and notepads on the HR desk. Take care. At the end of the day, why the hell I'm gonna work 2 damn weeks and you work me to death, or maybe work the hell out of me 1 or 2 days and then fire me? Right. No, I don't want to be here. if you want me to be here or not, I don't care. No, right. We don't need to do that.
And since you doing your main goal once you leave and start your own business, you're not coming back anyway. So
exactly, I don't want the referral.
Right,
I'm leaving for a damn reason. Shit, I want no damn referral. I want to get the hell out. I don't even want to know I'm associated with you.
Right.
So hey, no, I don't need that damn referral. No. 2 weeks my ass.
You make sure you don't come by leaving
I gave
the wrong way.
2 paragraphs now. Georgia's a right to work state. They mean they can fire you without any notice, and your ass can leave without any notice. It's a two-way street. Don't ever get that twisted. Let them like they don't have a right. You can leave on the same terms.
I tell people that all the time. I say this is a right to work state. Why should I hold back how I'm feeling about something when they can fire me tomorrow about something else?
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you.
That's a two-way street. You can leave just like they can fire you.
Exactly.
You're not obligated to stay and everything. Now, I don't need you referring me, fire me, refer me, like, yeah, he was a good one. And all that kind of stuff. Nah, hell no. No, absolutely. No, ask why. Try to get feedback. Because at the end of the day, how can you get better if you don't know and stuff? If they don't want to tell you, they won't tell you. But you ain't losing that because you still didn't get the job. No, that was an easy question. Yeah, cool. I'm glad I didn't get on the SAT question tonight. Let's rehash those 5 tips of things. Those 6 things that you need to do to help you persevere and be persistent when you get told the word no. Number 1, decide on what you want to accomplish. Number 2, prepare for obstacles and setbacks. Number 3, take the first step. Number 4, the triple R's, that being review, reevaluate, and revise. Number 5, maintain focus. And number 6, which is super, super important, make sure you enjoy what you're doing. I hope you guys like the information dialogue we had in regards to no means not right now, and looked at the steps that we gave you guys to help you overcome some of the rejection, denials, and dealing with no. And we're going to the next step. I want to kind of give you guys a tip. But also, I'm sorry again, this is Change the Lives, hosted by yours truly, Deonte Burden. Make sure you go to the YouTube channel, Change the Lives, hosted by yours truly, Deonte Burden. Like, share, and subscribe to it. Real quick tip, and I think this is super important why I want to go over this, even though we run out of time. I think everybody need to learn some basic civics and laws. Right now, and I was looking at the Revolt Summit and a lot of stuff on social media, people speaking. They are really getting this shit twisted between the difference between opinions and laws and everything like that. And people have no clue on how, what's a law, what's a rule, or anything, and just getting it twisted with that personal opinion. And how to go about certain things and how to interact with politicians. And I think people really need to Google civics and laws. I remember in high school, I don't know how it is. Well, I know they don't have it. We used to have Georgia history and Georgia cultures. It was pretty much most 8th graders in the state of Georgia had to go through Georgia. And it was the 90s, Georgia history and Georgia culture, where you had to go through the basics of how laws created, basic Georgia laws and going through that. And I don't know the depth they go through civics right now, but just knowing, how a law is thought of, drafted, created, presented on, the different floors of Congress, that being state or federal or local, just how those kind of things are done, even from a local city council or county, how those laws and rules are brought out and presented and voted upon and stuff, and even, established and followed. Far too often people getting their damn opinions confused with laws.
Right.
And we're having dialogues, and I won't say the wrong people having dialogues, but the people that really don't damn know are pushing it. They're more influential on people, and they're pushing stuff that they feel and think that really what is the law and what are the rules. And I think we need to spend less time listening to people and more time reading and finding stuff out ourselves. Learn who your local politicians are. From we talking about the local being the city, the county, state, federal. Learn who they are. Learn who those your community leaders are. You know what I'm saying? Vet them. Find information out. Like I said, go to YouTube and Google University. See how these laws are created and implemented. Because we got to get out of this damn personal opinion stuff. Because everybody, this is America. I'm a free land of the brave. You're talking to an 8-year disabled military veteran. Trust me, I fought for us having these kind of freedoms and be able to speak and do what we want to do. But I'm going to sit here and tell you that, look, just because you said it don't mean the shit right. Because everybody entitled to their opinion, and that's great. But the problem come up is too often now, people that have such a great influence, their opinions are overriding facts.
Exactly.
And unfortunately, we don't have enough people out here fact checking and trying to do their own damn research, they believe every damn thing they hear because they listen to somebody that's influential. So I really challenge everybody to make sure you get when you get a chance to learn basic civics and learn basic laws. You know, from local, county, state, and federal level. Try to get as engulfed as possible, so you can have honest intellectual conversations about facts and things that really are what they are instead of what you think and what you feel.
Yeah, I've read a book before that says never go in the room talking about things you don't know anything about, because there's bound to be somebody in the room that knows more about it than you.
Yeah.
So you definitely have to know what you're talking about before you open your mouth.
Absolutely.
You can't just go out there spilling out what you think you might know, because there's bound to be somebody sitting on the corner who might know a little bit more about it than you and going
chew your ass up. Chew your ass up, man. So I want to put that challenge out to everybody. Now, in conclusion, I just want to throw out, 3 people that I thought about when we start talking about the word no means not right now. That actually are perfect examples of, tonight's topic we talked about. First being Michael J. Jordan. This is a brother that some regards as the best basketball player of all time, super businessman. And keep in mind, this brother was 5'11" for a good portion of high school. He was cut from his high school basketball team, and he never let that be a deterrent
and
for what he could be.
Number 1 when we went to the Bulls.
One pick number 1 and everything. I forgot all about that. I forgot what that Sam Bowie.
Yeah,
Sam Bowie won in that draft. Yeah. And everything. There was just all those kind of rejections, especially getting cut. And all the times you could have quit and did something else, he didn't. And you see the result by not quitting. Number 2, we look at the famous Walt Disney. Walt Disney being the creator of Disney, Disney World, all the animation series and stuff. I don't know if people understand, this man went bankrupt several times, had nervous breakdowns, all kind of stuff went wrong. It is reported that this man was turned down 302 times before he got financing to create Disney World.
Mm-hmm.
302
I just
times.
listened to a biography about that. 302 times. And when he started Walt Disney, his first cartoons, the company he was working with as a partner, they took his cartoons from him. And then when Walt Disney became famous, they put him back out because they
won't they do it?
Yeah.
You get that in church, don't you? Won't they do it?
Exactly. So, yeah.
Boy, I tell you, boy, 302 times. Who the hell is going to be able to ask for money 302 damn times to get told no, but a visionary, but a person that believes in himself, but a person that sees the goal past everybody else, sees what you can't see and know where they're going to be at and stuff like that. And last, J.K. Rowling. J.K. Rowling is the author of the Harry Potter series. When J.K. Rowling was turned down, got one of my co-hosts, William. One of my visit to the studio, having a bad dream over here.
I know, right?
Interrupting the show. But J.K. Rowling was turned down by 12 publishers, and before she got her first one, and that one major publishers, when she got one of this, the smaller publisher that did accept it, they offered her £1,500, and they only printed 5,000 copies of the book, and 500 of them they delivered to libraries. And all those no's she got, when the book went, that following year, the book got all kind of rave reviews, and then it went to getting all these sales. She sold 400 million copies through that Harry Potter series.
Made her a billionaire.
Think about it. And just made her a billionaire. But just think about all the BS and no's and hell no's and all this stuff. You got to be built for that, man.
Yeah.
You got to be built for that. You got to believe in yourself when nobody else believes. You got to know when nobody else knows and be able to touch it. No matter, you're in a whole different stratosphere.
Yeah.
To get 1,500 pounds, and they print 500 copies, and 500 go to a library, and next thing you know, you on your road to being 400 million copies sold. Come on now.
Movies.
Come on now. So I just want to give you those 3 examples of people that were solid on no being no. They were no means not right now. Okay? I'm sorry, I'm on a whole different subject talking about no being no. Even one of them kind of nice, laugh. Man, we'd have had a good show, brother. No means not right now. But listen, guys, hey, listen, I just want to tell everybody, I really appreciate the love and support you've been giving me with the show and stuff. We've been working hard. I had planned something with some guests and stuff like that, but I just realized I got this damn mastermind class later this month. But I got some stuff planned for you guys, man. Really exciting stuff and everything. But really, I want to just tell everybody from the bottom of my heart, thanks for the support. Big shout out to DJ Lab and Misfits Radio and stuff like that, giving me the opportunity. I appreciate all of it. Make sure you stay tuned in to the tax courses. But along with the tax courses, I got it all.